We booked the cheapest Airbnb we could find here in Sanur, Bali. This is what it was like. Knock, knock, knock. Door's really open. Let's just check it out. So let me show you around the facilities of this Airbnb. Here's my sofa area. Relax there, just kick back at the end of a long day. I also really like to have lots of light in my apartment. So I've got this light fitting right down here at chest level just to, you know, light up the whole room. One thing I really like about this place is bringing so much natural light, you know, direct sunlight, probably through the massive hole in the roof. Let me show you the kitchen area, something quite important to us. We've got some kind of appliance here. We've got some storage on the wall, which is really nice. The floor in the kitchen has got this especially nice squelchy sound that really makes me feel homely. Let me show you the bedroom area over here, just duck down a little bit. So I went for mainly, you know, open plan living. It's a little bit cluttered. Sorry, I didn't tidy it before I did this room tour. And of course, in a premium Airbnb like this, I've got ensuite bathroom. So you can see, I've got a fully functional toilet in the corner, double sink, even have a bath. No shower, so it'll just be a bath every day. You know, who's to complain when you're in beautiful Bali? And this bedroom also has a balcony or direct access to the garden outside. I've got this big hole that I can use for storing trash or maybe just sitting in sometimes if I get tired. So this is my Bali Airbnb. It was the cheapest one I could find, but I think I got a pretty good deal. I mean, living on a budget, sometimes you have to do this. So obviously that was just a joke. That was not our real Airbnb, but that is one of the bungalows that's here in this hotel complex. So there were many other cheaper Airbnbs available, for example, in guest houses and things like that, but we had just two requirements. One was that there were closed living, which means all four walls were finished building, and that there was a full kitchen because it helps keep our budget low and we like cooking. So let's take a look at our actual Airbnb apartment. So our apartment is here on the second floor, just above the abandoned one with the door falling off in case we forget which one. So let me show you around our actual Airbnb apartment. So this is our kitchen area here. It is a bit small and compact, but it has everything we need. As an Airbnb, it's actually quite well equipped with pans and dishes and cutlery, all that stuff. And one thing we did purchase was this microwave oven behind me because we like to do some baking and stuff. And this apartment, it doesn't have a microwave or even a toaster, so that's quite necessary. And we've got a nice TV over here. It's not a smart TV, but we have the Fire Stick, so we can plug that in and use it for Netflix, YouTube and stuff like that, so that's nice. And we've got this nice big L-shaped sofa for the living room. It's kind of all open plan, kitchen, living room, dining area somewhere, but it's nice and comfortable for watching TV and a nice space to relax too. And welcome to our bedroom. We do have a nice big double bed and there's desk space behind me, which was quite necessary. That's another thing that we look for in the apartment. We've also got some storage over there, just one big wardrobe for two people, which can be a little bit cramped. But as you can see, there's really not much storage space in this apartment. So we end up having some of our bags down on the floor, which is not the nicest to look at, but you know, just like the storage space, we make do with that. Also in our bedroom, we have this door behind us, but it doesn't open. It was locked by the owner. I guess it was storage space for him. If we turn the lights on and look inside, there's like surfboards and some other bags. That's kind of the mystery room that we don't talk about. Let's check out the bathroom. So this bathroom, it is rather diddy. That shower is tiny for a guy my size, but we also do have a washing machine behind me, which is good because that can save you some cost instead of doing laundry, which really does get boring quickly and a bit of an expense. So otherwise, this is just a basic space, toilet, sink, mirror. But this is probably the room that's given us the most problems. For example, it's a gas boiler and it's always having problems. We don't always have hot water. This mesh up here, originally it was just a hole in the wall, so we even had grasshoppers and loads of mosquitoes, which really wasn't fun, but we contacted the landlord and they put in the mosquito net, so that made it a bit better. And our shower does kind of a funky thing, so let me show you what happens if we try and turn it. The whole bloody shower falls off, so that is really not that fun if that happens to you in the shower. And the last feature here is our balcony, so let's check it out. So it's not a massive space, we've just got a table and some chairs behind me there, and we've got a drying rack over there that we just use when we've got laundry. But it is actually pretty nice views looking out here. There's nice grounds and greenery, and on the other side of there is a really nice pool. That is one of the best facilities of this place. It is also quite funny because there are these nice grounds, but we often hear them sweeping leaves away, cutting the grass right in front of these abandoned, dilapidated bungalows. So that's kind of strange. At least they take care of it a bit. This area around is actually nice. With this complex, people are living in all the apartments and the pool in the middle is actually really nice, but you do have to walk through the spooky abandoned hotel to get here. So let's talk about the price for this place. On Airbnb, it was around 505 Great British pounds for 1 month. Now the surprising thing is we actually decided to extend our stay here. Why? Well, the housing market in Bali right now is absolutely crazy, insane prices, and this was actually the best deal that we could find that had the facilities that we wanted within our budget and in the location that we like here in Sanur. We actually managed to get a cheaper deal because we contacted the landlord directly after we finished our Airbnb booking and negotiated with him, so our second month only cost around 415 Great British pounds. So a little bit of a saving there, and that's a good tip if you're booking on Airbnb. Now let me show you some more of the grounds. Now the Airbnb listing did mention that there were 2 different pools here, so I'm going to check out the first one, the one near the restaurant. Let's see if I want to take a little swim. I think they need to call their pool guy again. At least I can hang out on those beautiful lounges, maybe take a little dip. I'll just check in on the neighbours while I'm here. No. Anyone home? Well, since the door's open, let's just have a quick look around. Kitchen could use a bit of work, I think. Let's check out the bathroom. Very minimalist. I don't know where they are, they must just be at the beach. So the Airbnb host here seems to have been a little bit selective with the truth, not mentioning that this is basically in an abandoned hotel. So when I looked at the Airbnb listing, all the pictures were from inside the apartment, and he really didn't give any indication that this was the area that it was in, which seems like a little bit sneaky. There's just so many of these bungalows that are dilapidated with the roof falling in, and there's a third pool. I came here a few days ago and I saw a big lizard in the water. I think it's a monitor lizard. The guy said it's basically a small Komodo dragon. He just said, it's good for soup. So he said people in Bali villages, they like to catch the lizard and make soup out of it, but definitely a strange thing to see in a hotel pool. So if you're enjoying this video, I'd appreciate giving it a like down below. It's free. If you want to follow along for future videos, you can subscribe down below too. But if you really want to support the channel, then I'll leave a link to buy me a coffee down in the description. I'd really appreciate that. Cheers. So that was my experience renting the cheapest Airbnb here in Sanur, Bali. So the apartment was definitely livable, although it definitely had its fair share of problems, and the landlord was definitely selective about how he wrote the description, conveniently forgetting to mention the location and the surroundings in this abandoned hotel. So what do you think? Did we get a good deal, or did we get massively misled by the Airbnb listing? Let me know down in the comments down below. I reply to all the comments, and I'm interested to hear what you think. If you want to check out our recent experience at a 5-star hotel here in Bali, you can check out this video. Otherwise, up next will be a travel guide to the Nusa Lembongan and Nusa Cenagan Islands that will be coming soon. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that, and I'll see you in the next one.